You can also email me at all of this is a lowercase at southeast dash paranormal dash society at hotmail.com. And either me or my case manager will fill the email and respond back. We also have a website. It is southeast paranormal society.com, and that's where you can find our website there as well.
Okay, great. Well, we appreciate you coming on, and so one last time, just for good saying here, I guess. I don't know. How much do you charge for any of your services?
Zero, absolutely nothing.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming on with us tonight. It's been a blast.
Yeah, it's been great
having you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and we, definitely want to, learn more from you because this is something that we admit we're not an expert in. We have no problems admitting when we're not, an expert in something, and we're not even experts in the paranormal field because guess what? There are no experts.
Exactly.
But thank you so much for your input. We definitely learned some things from you tonight, and we look forward to continuing to talk to you. And when you move to Albuquerque, we will definitely have to hook up at some point in time or another.
Most definitely.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, Leon.
Thank you, and God bless.
God.
Oh, Will, I'm starting to choke. You're supposed to help me here.
I don't know. What am I supposed to do when you're choking?
Well, I'm not choking. I'm just coughing a lot.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So that was pretty educational.
It was. It was very educational.
Yeah. And what did we learn tonight? We learned that you never charge, but we already knew that one. We have to admit that one. We knew that one. You never charge. But we also learned that you cannot remove a demon from a picture, which I kind of had that feeling.
Yeah, that's kind of a given.
Yeah. But, yeah, I am actually very interested in learning more. As I've said before, we have to continue learning. Just because you're in the paranormal field, you have to continue to learn. You can't just say, okay, I know it all, and stop learning. Because this field is so unknown, it's so filled of theories, you can't just stop learning. So this is where you have to talk to other people. You have to get their input. You have to listen to their theories. Whether you agree or not agree, it's still a learning process. And you have to do this. And as we stated earlier in the program, we are going to do our part in all of this with education, with what we do know about like equipment, and we're going to start putting out YouTube videos on some of the downfalls of the equipment.
Yeah, those little beepy thingies.
Those little beepy thingies, yes. Because those little beepy thingies, not all teams actually understand how to use them. Not all teams really, understand that if you take them near the refrigerator, they're gonna go off.
Or when you're cooking that cup of ramen noodles at the microwave. Ooh,
yeah.
you're in trouble.
It amazes me that these pop-up teams, go near all these electrical sources. They're beepy thingies, or as we know them, K2s. They start to go off, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, you're so haunted. Okay, yeah. So this is why we want to give back to the paranormal community and help some of these teams that don't do their research to hopefully learn. But then again, if they don't do their research, they're really not going to watch the videos either.
Everybody has to watch a YouTube video.
Well, that's true. YouTube videos, everyone goes and watches. So
With what I do, I watch them because I like to laugh at some of the stupid things people are putting out there.
Well, there's, a bunch of that too. But yes, we are going to start doing those YouTube videos. We are really going to keep pushing forward on some of the do's and don'ts of the paranormal world. Like the fact that you do not charge. I think I can't say that enough.
Except cookies.
Cookies. Chocolate chip cookies. That's what we expect. Not even chocolate chip.
Freaking oatmeal.
I don't like oatmeal.
So then you don't eat any cookies. You can just don't charge.
I stay with don't charge, you get oatmeal cookies, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, cookies. You're going to make me want cookies now.
Oh my God.
See how easily we get sidetracked? Wow. But yeah, that's, and that was my whole point of this lovely little post that I made going viral, was the fact that you just do not charge. It was never meant to turn into something bullying. It was never meant to turn into a witch hunt. It was never meant for this uncalled team to get internet famous because of being called out and being bullied.
Well, thank God their fame only goes so far in this field.
Yes. Well, I think every paranormal team pretty much knows who they are, though, which did not need to happen in all reality. And my question still is, did we go beyond our field? Because that's what I was asking for help with, was to get it beyond our field, to share that you're not supposed to charge people.
But just the no charge part, not them, the team that can put this out there.
Just the no charge part, not the team that was doing it. That just went completely. My main point was missed. It truly was. My main point was not to freaking get this team bullied and called out in those ways. It was let them know that this is wrong. Just make sure that clients know you do not pay for things like this. So that's something else we are definitely going to push forward with, moving forward, is that to point out the wrongs in the field, you don't need to be bullied or bullying. You don't need to bully people, and you don't need to call them out by name. You can just say, there is this person that is charging $10,000 to remove a demon, which is wrong. They shouldn't be doing it because this is a field that is not guaranteed, and people who need help shouldn't have to worry about that. And do it in that kind of manner, not this team such and such, they're this and that, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. If we want to be respected, we have to be respectful. I cannot say that enough. I really can't. How do you expect a field to be respected if you can't be respectful?
Yeah. We're not in a elementary school playground. We're all adults. Let's act like adults.
Adults? What's that?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
Adult doesn't necessarily mean I'm over 18, I have a job, I pay my bills. Being an adult goes beyond that. It's about having life experiences and knowing how to deal with people without having to resort to name calling,
bullying,
getting into full physical
lynching.
confrontations, lynching people. Yeah, just, as an adult, you're supposed to know how to handle situations without sinking down to a level that puts us back into grade school. We all got past that point.
Hopefully.
But
sometimes I wonder.
But being an adult and being in a position of leadership or standard setting is you have to set yourself apart from wanting to do that. You actually have to take the higher road and say, look, what you're doing is not right. You should not be doing it. Not, you're a scam artist, you're a convicted felon, you're this, you're that, you know what, we can do that all day long. And people can go and Google you and search your background history. And believe it or not, we all have dirt.
Yes, we do.
All of us.
Yeah.
We've all done crap in life that we shouldn't have done.
Just some people got caught and some people didn't.
But,
or some people it doesn't show on a record type thing. But yeah, I got angry, and I admit I got angry, and it's okay to get angry. But even in my anger, I still didn't come down on them personally, so to say. And you can go back and watch those Facebook Live videos, and you will see my anger. And I don't even know if I want to call it anger. It's the fact that I have such a passion for this that it was really upsetting to see this field have someone like that trying to charge. But even with that, I still did not call them out. I still did not bully them. I just basically kept asking, why are you charging? And I told them if they wanted a challenge, it would be on my terms. But never did I freaking sit there and say, well, you're scamming people and you're doing this and you're doing that. And we all know that they were most likely in it just for the money. But still, it wasn't about doing that. I did not make that post to go against anyone's personal character. And like I said in all my videos, I don't know if they couldn't or could do what they said that they were doing. I said, I don't know them. I don't know them personally. So how do I know? But my whole point was you should not charge. And that's what we need to focus on, people, is we need to focus on what is right and wrong and point out what the wrong is without doing it in a really bad, negative way. And like I said a million times, if we want this field to be respected, we have to be respectful. And there are positive ways to point out wrongs. You can do it in a nicer manner. I mean, you can still be bold, like Will, but you can still do it in, a non-bullying manner of it.
True.
True. Very true. But yes, keep in mind, personal character, we all have sins. Just because we all sin differently doesn't make one of us better than the other. We've all have done things in life that we have learned from and moved on. And as long as people have truly changed and have truly turned their life around and are helping people, then that's what counts. But if you are in this to just make money or to get fame, then please exit the paranormal field. We really don't want you in it because you're giving it a bad name. And we don't need that bad name. Television isn't really doing us very good right now. We have television. We don't need anyone else giving us a bad name. All right. Well, for everyone that tuned in tonight, we do thank you very much. We appreciate it. We encourage you once again to please follow us on Spreaker. And then after you hit that little follow button, go over to YouTube and follow us at Tucson Ghost Company, because we are going to be putting out those YouTube videos soon. Hopefully within the next couple weeks, we will have our first one out. We do have an investigation this weekend, so I'm not sure if we'll get to it this weekend, but we will have that YouTube video coming very soon about the beepy thingy.
Yeah, the
We'll
thingies.
we'll start with the beepy thingy. So other than that, please tune in every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 p.m. Arizona time right now, until time changes. Arizona never changes our time, so it gets complicated sometimes.
Yes.
But, Will, what do you got to say to our listeners tonight?
Thanks for tuning in. Come back and join us next Tuesday. You can also catch replays of our shows on Wiregrass Haunts.
And
You can replay it here on our show too. And we will hopefully be uploading those pretty soon on YouTube also, so you can catch them there.
And if you do want to do your own podcast, we are looking to bring on other shows to our network. We will be